course, as soon as the moment I start singing, I start coughing. All right, boys, cut the music. Cut the music. Get that music out of here. What is up, ladies and gentlemen? How are we doing today? How are we doing? All right. So what we got for today is obviously today is the day that we are going to gritty on the body of Lexi. Let me see if I can actually find. This is what I've been doing in real life. All right, hold on. Let's. Oh, is it in this chat? It is not in this chat. Wait, might be in this chat. Here we go. We might find it. Ah ha ha. So this is a POV of me when Lexi officially got banned. Yeah, just casually gritting. Yes, sir. But all right. So let's have like a brief little conversation about where we think the meta goes. For some reason, it still shows like Lexi here. I'll actually see if there's a tier list maker out there. Alright. Now, you might be saying, well, Isaac, you had all this time to have this taken care of. How did you not have it taken care of? And the answer is, I don't know. I was just vibing, chilling, and then I was like, you know what? Time just to turn on the stream. Alright, let's see here. Hey, this is mine. Hey, look at that. This does not have any of the new heroes in it. Does no one have a Fleshwood Heroes tier list? Wow, that somehow has less. Okay. See, I don't know what all these like different things are here. Here, I can type in flesh and blood, bright lights. Aha! Living lit, huh? Alright. Alright, so, let's see here. Oh wait, I should be able to make another, oh, here we go. Robolo. We'll do D. Obviously, I'll be renaming the tiers, but, oh. Alright, so this will be more of a generic tier list. I'll come up with an actual tier list at some point during this week. When I actually really get to sit down there and think and do some testing in post-Lexi meta. Well, obviously, for those who don't know, Lexi is officially gone today. Absolutely, let's just have a moment of silence. I'm just gonna be smoking that Lexi pack and gritting in my chair. But Lexi is gone. I would say a eulogy for Lexi, but it's just much more funny if I just say Rip Bozo, really just cement that toxicity in there, you know what I'm saying? But we are down another hero. Are these all the Elite heroes? Starvo, Prism, Odom. Okay, yeah. So these are all the Elite heroes. And these are the heroes that are remaining in classic constructed format, with Icelander currently being the highest in point at this moment. But this is going to be a just shock, like immediate, like like, what do I think at the moment? What would probably be the meta? Obviously, things can change, and I would assume that my tier list would change for the actual video. But as of right now, I don't think there's any tier 0 deck. I think someone is foolish if they think there's a tier 0 deck. Obviously, I think S tier, Dromai. I think if you just look at data, regardless of what certain people on Twitter say, be like, "Good, look at the calling Melbourne finals. Dromai didn't even have a good conversion rate." Cool. Let's just cherry pick our results and just make those the all totality results. Let's just ignore the past few tournaments just to talk about one. And then the people in the back going like, "Well, there were 7 different heroes that won callings recently," and I'm just like, "Cool." So let's not look at who won the actual tournament. Let's look at top 8, top 32, top 64. Let's look at that, right? And then also, let's just ignore the points distribution for the season so far. But don't worry, guys. 7 different heroes have won calling, so therefore Dromai is not good. It's absolutely deplorable, like the way that people just like to strawman these arguments, just to like either just start something or just like I just don't think people actually know how to look at data. I think people just enjoy just being wrong sometimes, and it's kind of impressive. But yeah, like I said, Dromai clearly number 1. I don't think that this is inarguable in any sense. I think the biggest question of this tier list is everything else. This is the easy part, right? This is the easy part. So let's look at A. Like, what is probably my benchmark deck of a deck that's just good, right? And I think as of right now, I think Bravo is just good. For those who know, I am a massive Bravo hater, but it is I can't really deny that Bravo looks pretty good right now in this non-Lexi meta, right? Now, does this mean he's the second best deck? There might be decks in front of him. There's probably not really going to be an order on this, but I do think that Bravo is actually in a decent spot right now. I don't really think that someone that takes Bravo to an event is entirely wrong anymore. I think there is actual credence to playing a deck like Bravo. Just very solid fundamental based deck, solid matchups all around. His bad matchups aren't really popular decks. So, yeah. B would be like a tier that's like you're not really rogue, but like yeah, your deck's like kind of like meh. Like usually you're playing this deck as an answer to something above it, and I think where that deck is, I think that's kind of what Azuri is. Now the issue is Larry lost one of his good matchups, and like where does Azuri stand after that? I don't know. Obviously, you're still gonna have decks that you're just pretty good against, like things like Azalea and stuff like that. But it losing Lexi and then Dromai still being there is just scary. But I have seen Azuri's build lists to combat Dromai. It's like looping like isolate, codex of floating, turns contraband. They're just looping that, and they're able to just kill the Dromais or fatigue them at the very least. And I think that's a solid strategy. And that's kind of the reason I can do it B, because realistically, that end game is solid versus kind of just anyone, right? And I don't think it dilutes your deck that bad to where you can't really play it, because the thing I'm talking about, because you're running a bunch of 6 costs, 6 power, right? Which usually the way you're going to be playing them, it's going to be on a 2-card hand, so you can call like a 3 for 6 or something if you want. So it's just hard. It's just hard. Is actually Azuri B? Actually, I think I'm going to come back to Azuri because honestly, I want to make sure every hero in B kind of makes sense, and other heroes I might put in B may make less sense um, afterward. I think a hero that probably is just always strictly going to be an answer is probably a deck like Rhinar. I think Rhinar is a deck that you're willing to answer something. You're never saying, well, I'm going to play Rhinar. Hopefully people are prepared for me. It's just no one really is going to have Rhinar on their matchup chart, tier list, or whatever. Unless people just want to have every hero just to cover their bases, right? But I think Rhinar, and actually Levy just I think Levy is in that same spot. They just have some fundamental problems. But obviously, with Mech possibly having an uptick and then a new set coming out, I could see Brutes looking pretty good. Like, I actually don't think this is like far off from playing him in B. A C tier hero. C tier is usually what I just do in one tricks. Like, these are heroes that like pretty much only specialists play. And actually, I can go and put all the just one tricks here. I think Dory, Icelander, Prism, Bolton, and Kano. I think primarily these are just played by one tricks, but I don't think they're just disgustingly bad. Like, I'm gonna go ahead and split this right and then set down here. Like, I think primarily one tricks play Rune Blade too, but I think Rune Blade is just that awful to where I think I'm bold enough to put it down here. But like these one tricks, you primarily only see specialists play them. You'll rarely see somebody go like, yeah, I think Dory is a good pick for this tournament, so I'm gonna learn how to play Dory. It's just no, like someone's gonna be like, yeah, I've played Dory like a crap ton of times, or Dory's like their only deck, for example. Same thing with all these heroes, right? Like it's impossible for to me to really rank them because like also like the skill level of these vastly different are different. Like for me, I'm not a massive Dory player. I played Axe Dory a lot, but I never played Dominate Dory. So the difference between me playing Dory and then someone else playing Dory is like that's been playing Dory for like a year plus, like big difference. To the point where I cannot accurately rank them, especially since most of these are skill check decks as well. They test your skills and fundamentals for the most part. Another deck that I fortunately think will just be down here is Arachnean, Technovossen, and Riptide. I think all these heroes just have fundamental problems that are not easily solvable. And in the case of like Arachne had their time in the sun when Alexi and Azalea were like really big decks. But like now, like what are you really trying to pick on? Like just Azalea. Now, if Arachne does have other positive matchups that I'm just not considering, I mean, someone please educate me. I would down to be educated, but I just personally don't see it. I think Azalea goes up to A. I think Azalea is just a really, really good deck right now. Obviously, I don't think it's on the same tier as Dromai, but I think it's just slightly below. I think your matchup into Dromai, the more I play versus the Dromai, the better I feel the matchup is. But I can't tell if the deck is just running hot or fundamentally your deck is good. Because where Dromai shines is against decks that don't have a lot of action points. But where the case of Bravo is where Bravo can just pop things, so like it makes the matchup more even. Azalea, like in my current Azalea list, I'm not running any poppers. Like I'm running 0. I took out all of my poppers, and then actually increased my win rate against Dromite. Weirdly enough, I'll have to do more testing against like really good Dromite players, but like honestly, I feel like they look pretty good. Same thing for Dash. I think Dash is up here. I think that I think now is the time where we really see how this matchup goes. Because both sides have saying, well, have whenever someone says they're unfavored, they have like, well, it's only because I have to tech for Lexi, so I have to sacrifice this, so the other player or the other deck gets something. I think now Dromai is going to have to know that they're going to play some dashes. Dash are going to have to know they're going to play some Dromais. And there's no, well, I have to tech for Lexi, I have to tech for this other deck now. Both decks are on each other's radar. We're really going to see who wins this matchup. Azuri, I actually, God, Azuri is so hard to rank. Like if there was a true C tier, I think Azuri would be C. But I think Azuri's probably gonna be, because I don't think it's obviously one trick, and I don't think it's that deplorable of a D tier hero. I don't think it's that bad. Like it's not that bad. Max, like, dude, if someone could explain to me how Max is good, I would be so down. I personally don't see it. I don't. One tournament, that's cool. That's amazing. I'm proud of you. Like, let me actually just look on the Fab2's website. Did Max even earn any points? And like, I'm not even trying to cherry pick data. I got Joe and say, did Max actually do anything? Cool. No. Um, and obviously this doesn't have the calling Melbourne. Oh, it does. Wait, what? Oh, Missouri won. Duh. It was just Dash was in the finals. I think that's what it was. So Max literally has done nothing. By the way, can I get a rip? Man, had a host that dedicated towards you, and you're still just ass. Actually, all these heroes. Look at all these heroes that actually just had straight up sets, and I mean sets, plural, dedicated towards fleshing them out. And look where they're at. It's just so sad. It's so sad. I think Max is awful, but like out of these, he's probably like the least awful of all these, probably, because you can kind of just do the dash thing, but like I think you're just a worse hero, at least in my opinion. The ninjas, I think the ninjas are solid right now. I think they're a little bit of a step below generically, because like at least in my experience, like you lose both ninjas lose to this, both ninjas lose to this. Depending on the build of Bravo, they lose to this. And I don't think the drawing matchup is just so good anymore. I don't think the matchup is so good anymore into Dromai where like you're just like, oh, I'm gonna pick Fire Katsu. Like I think the matchup is more even than it's ever been. And that wasn't always the case. It used to be like an auto one for Ninja, but now like the Dromai's gotten enough tools. The dex lists have been more refined to where I think the Dromai can fight back. Like, are the ninjas still favored? Probably, and that's why they are bumped up. Because this would be another tier where like 5 would be C, Katsu would be like B. But yeah. Dash IO is like the weirdest thing because like recency, it looks like Dash is doing good. But realistically, like who's really talking about Dash right now? And obviously, this is going into a new meta where we just don't know. But I think because you can do the dash thing here, but I think you actually could have a higher ceiling on certain turns than this dash. So I think you're trading. Oddly enough, I think you're actually trading consistency for a higher ceiling, even though that seems like counterintuitive. Because I find this dash just always just so consistent. You always get to start with that item. You have the 40 health. You don't have to run that many items. Like you're just everything's solid in there. This you have to take a little bit of a risk, but you have a higher payoff for the risk, obviously. But I think this is probably where I'll land, and I think the lyrics might be close to this. So Dromite at the top, Bravo, Azalea, Dash just below. Reinar, Levia, Zuri, Phi, Katsu, Dash IO as like some answers or just slightly below. Icelander, Dory, Prism, Bolton, Kano as like the one tricks. Max, these shit blades, Arachne, Technovas, and Techmon's low just the worst here on the game. Actually, you know, actually, we'll put him in 2-0, dude. Let's just select Technovas and Cook for a second. And, yeah, those are in the D tiers, and obviously we have our Living Legend. So that's probably where I think I would land. Levy S tier? Absolutely not. But Technovas in tier 0, baby. God, this hero is so awful. Actually, let me show you guys something. Let me show you guys something insane, by the way. Is it this? Yes, this, I think. Alright. All-time games. So, let's go down to our boy Techno Lawson. And you might be seeing a major issue here. You see a lot of red. A lot of red. Look at this. 10%. And let's look. 15k games. It's not a small sample size. Like, I mean, Bolton 83, Riptide 47. You're like, well, Siphon, that's cherry picking data. It's a low sample size. And I'm like, sure. Well, what other heroes came out? Max. Okay, Max 16k. Yeah. Pretty ass. But what other hero came out? Dash IO. Let's look at Dash IO. A lot more games. Also not doing good. And here's the thing, though, kids. The less games it has on here, the better the data can be, actually. That's the thing you gotta really understand. The more games you actually play, the worse it can technically get for you. But here, let's just look at Isaac, your cherry picking data. Oh, let's go to Arachne 57k games. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we didn't need 56k games to know that this hero's awful. By the way, that's fucking funny. Dude, is that 69% into Techno Lawson? Hell yeah, brother. Just look at this deplorable hero. Imagine your best matchup being the mirror. How's your best matchup the mirror? Dude, 17%, 11%, 10%, 13%. Guys, like I said, I just can't wait for someone on Twitter to be like, but Siphon, one person got day 2 of Technovossen. That must mean Technovossen's good. I'm like, oh, okay, you know what? Shit, man. Yeah, I think you fucking got me. I think you got me. I actually wonder who has the highest thing. Bravo used to always be like 56%, but I think it's gotten a few bad. Oh yeah, Bravo's favorite. Hey Patrick, if you're watching this, Bravo's favorite in Nakano, by the way, 47%. Bravo's favorite in Icelander, 49%. Yeah, I thought I'll just. Yeah. 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 Let's look. Is there anything else interesting? Levy at 41%. My God. Jesus Christ, man. But is it literally just Lexi, and then everyone else is at like 53? Ooh, Jeremiah's 55, and then there's 53s. Okay. All right, Hurricane's blasting. Favorite in Arachne, favorite in the Bravos, all that makes sense. 50-50 in Icelander makes sense. Favorite in Akatsu, favorite in Levia. Okay, that makes sense. Favorite in the Max, that deck's awful. Riptide, that deck is awful. So yeah, you're pretty handily being the awful decks. By the way, Vincent, guys, you guys are just building it wrong. You guys are just building her wrong. Oh, okay. So, I mean, that's the reason why we're building her wrong is that's why she has a 30% win rate, 37% win rate, 28% win rate. It's because we're building her wrong, guys. But we're not building her wrong against Max or Prism or anything. We're building her correct against Max and Prism. And Technoboss. We just randomly building them right against that. That's what it is, God. I need to get off this because I'm just getting triggered. I'm literally getting triggered. My God, dude. Okay. But yeah, that's where I see the meta going. Here, I need to take this screenshot. You guys. Alright, boom. Okay. Icelander, 70. Oh, no, sorry. 68 points away from hitting Living Legend. You guys were so close. By the way, can we talk about this, by the way? Can we talk about it? Oh, Jeremiah was like down here, and now she's third. By the way, let's just talk about. Remember how Viscera was like number 2 or 3 for like the longest time? And like every hero just keeps passing him. Viscera has just been fucking awful. And guys, it was like this before Warmongers came out. It's not Warmongers making Viscera like this. Like Viscera had a very specific meta that he like was able to answer, but like that meta has been going for like 9 months, guys. Let's go, Azalea. Let's go. Alright, guys, but rant's over. Don't want to talk your guys' head off. I do want to let you guys know that Living Legend points have been updated with how much is rewarded every place. So I suggest you guys look up the articles to find that out. But what's on the docket today? What are we playing? So obviously I want to look at my Azalea deck because Azalea's what I've been jamming recently. And does anything actually change with Dromai being like the number 1 assumed deck and Lexi being gone? So at least as far as equipment suite goes, like there'll probably be an uptick in Bravo. So like perhaps Dreadbore could come in as an answer. Like Dreadbore was one of my OG answers with Bravo, and I mean, like I don't even know what I would be taking out for it. Because like in my opinion, all this stuff is like pretty good. Like you could take out some like generic stuff like Scout, but like I've tried Scout recently, and I've actually really enjoyed Scout, and it's like, well, I don't know what else I would take out here. Don't play this. This is absolutely awful. Like it's just absolutely deplorable. Like I imagine there's probably a scenario where this deck just slaps, but like I don't personally see it. Yeah. But yeah, I'll just cut to the chase. I don't honestly see this deck like changing a ton. Cause like okay, let's think about it. Bolton Shot, best arrow in the game, undisputable. Drill Shot actually just gets better. Because like Lexi really didn't care about her blocking equipment, where the decks in the meta, other decks in the meta currently do. Infecting Shot's just like damage, which is we don't care that much about damage. The same reason that Lace of Blood Rot's at 2. Frailty and Inertia, both at 3, can both be extremely relevant. Sorry about that alarm. Both can be extremely relevant into certain matchups, but also just 3s. They're never bad. Like Lace of Inertia isn't. What the fuck? What? What has happened? Oh, dude, I haven't. I thought I muted the notifications. Trent Smith, thanks for the sub. Oh my gosh, I thought I turned the notification sound off. That's why I got thrown off. But laced with inertia, never bad. Like inertia tokens are never bad. People like underestimate how good keeping people off a 4 card hand is. Oh, 5. So here's the reason why keeping people off a 5 card hand is extremely important. So the moment I make you go from a 5 card hand to a 4 card hand, and you draw back up, every time I make you block, now your turn comes worse. And people will say, well, it would always become worse. Okay, but if you have that 5th card, you could block with the card. So that 4 card hand, I couldn't really interact with that card in your arsenal. I don't know why I'm being called right now. But yeah, like it's just this offers a lot of tempo. Frailty obviously only sometimes is good, but it's like one of the cards you set out a lot. Premeditate, like I really value always having a card in my arsenal if possible. That's why I really enjoy Premeditate, but I can see worlds where you can cut this because it doesn't actually offer any disruption. But like max, I would take it to like 2-1. Like if I really was just thirsting for slots, probably just 2. Ravenous Travel, amazing card. Read, amazing card. Red and Ledger, second best arrow. Release Attention, I think actually goes up in stock now that Lexi's gone and like you're like the main ranger. So people are probably gonna be teching for you more, which means there are more D-Rex, which means Release Attention does just get better. Same thing for Remorseless. Remorseless actually gets more stock. Even though like it was really good in Lexi already, I think it just gets more stock though. Scout is like one of the flex spots, but I just like to have another like look at the top of my deck and a +3. And in certain scenarios, I can look at the top of my opponent's deck and you can give me more information for the next turn. But it is a cuttable card. One of Searing Shot. Searing Shot is just like your best, what's it called? Codex target. It's another card that can just be taken out and doesn't really impact your game that much. Sedation Shot, Inertia is really good. Seeking Story is just better Inertia. 2 sinks, and I'll go to 2 Tar Pit Traps. I think that Tar Pit Trap specifically goes down in value. Because, like, now the best deck that's against is, like, Ninja. Because, like, Dromai, like, the only thing you really care is, like, Kyloria. Or if they, like, snatch you and then they, what's it called? They break Snapdragon Scalers, but, like, that's a very niche play. And then you go down the list, Icelander, don't care, Bravo, don't care. Like, Lexi was one of the best things to use this. Now, like, let's look at, like, Phi and, like, Katsu. So, like, Katsu, this is good. Because if they go, like, Surging Strike for 5, you can just block 3 and their Katsu can't trigger. Which is, like, really nice, but, like, that's kind of it. And then, against Phi, I mean, against, like, things like Mounting Anger, it's, like, really solid. Like, Mounting Anger, you pretty much just block an extra 2 points of value there. Well, no, instead of leaking an extra 3 points, 2 points of value, you only leak one extra point of value, which is the actual damage that happens. But it's like, the heck? No one else heard that? Dude, what's up with these noises in my house, man? But yeah, Turbo Trap, one of the more cuttable cards. Um, Sleep Dart, I think Sleep Dart's insane. People with long run Sleep Dart too, I think are actually crazy. Think about all the decks in the format that really rely on the hero ability, because it's almost like, yeah, play the hero for their hero ability. Except exactly Odin, but like Odin, you played for Crown Seeds, but you know, fuck me, I guess. Whirling Shot, as we said earlier, Frailty is only sometimes really good. That's the reason why exactly Infecting Shot's at 2. Bolton Shot, best arrow. Codex of Frailty, don't need to explain. Deadeye, +3, sometimes really good, but it's also a block 3, which is super important. Memorial Ground, I've fallen in love with this card. It can sometimes be a Codex, it can sometimes be a knock. The only downside is it doesn't block, but I mean, that's fine. Blue Bolton Shot, knock. Obviously, you're just gonna play knock. Blue Spire Dynamic. So, if we're talking about like cuttable cards, right? Let's go back to cuttable cards. Turbo Trap on the chopping block. Searing Shots on the top. Scout the peripheral. As in like premeditate. And then maybe like lace with frailty. So like in theory, we have 7 spots that we could look for if we find something strictly better. Now, obviously, there's no opportunity cost to just add something like a battering bolt in. It's just good against Dromai because it's a what's it called, a popper. But I'm gonna be real. Like I said, I felt better in the matchup once I took out the poppers because I relied on the way less. And I just relied on like telling the Dromai they never got to have fun like ever. Like it was actually pretty cool to tell the Dromai that. And then we just keep going. Like Endless Arrow, no. Falcon Shot, no. Fatigue Shot, maybe. Fatigue Shot, maybe. So like that is a maybe section too. Fatigue Shot is something added. So like if I think there's gonna be some uptick on Bravo, that's pretty good. Hamstring Shot, I I really just don't know, man. I just kind of wish it was something. I think with Lexi it was fine because she was doing more things on turn, but I think only Hamstring Shot, because like in theory it could act as a pseudo frostbite against like Dromai specifically. It's actually really solid. But it's like, is that the card that's really going to do them though? And the thing is, maybe. That's why it's going to go in the maybe pile. Headshot, no. It's just damage. Heatseeker. I would like to get the op out of my headpiece if possible, so no. Hemorrhage Board is interesting. Hemorrhage Board is interesting. But it's only really good if it has a name counter. Like it's only legit good if it has a name counter, no other time. Same thing with Immobilizing Shot. It needs a name counter to be good. Increase the tension. If it didn't cost 1, I would love it. Inertia Trap, no. Long Shot, no. Melting Point, maybe. But that would only be if I think there would be a massive uptick in ninjas, which again there could be. But then I'm probably going to want them to be on Kodachis, and that's just, I can't predict that. Murkmire, that was only good when Odin was a thing. Overflex is interesting. Because it's a 1 for 4, which is good. It gives me reload, which I could combine with like my headpiece. But I just don't think that this is what we add to our deck to like make our deck better. Passing Helix, no. Point the Tip is something I tried. I tried this. The issue with this card is for it to even be playable, you have to have an arrow face up in your arsenal. And there were times where it just did nothing. Because I like would have to I would have to like have it in my hand. Usually I always have to have it in hand. If it's an arsenal, it's a pump you can't play from arsenal. If that's probably how I should say it. To pump you physically can't play from arsenal. And then uh, Ridge Rider shot for the opt effect wouldn't be too horrible, but no, that's just the short answer. Salvage shot, like it would be almost cool as a one of, right? It'd be like okay as a one of, but I don't think it's good enough. Second shot, no. Second shot, no. Silver the tip. Actually, I don't even know what this card does. If you have no cards in your arsenal, look at the top for a card in your deck. You may put an arrow from amongst them, face up into arsenal, then put the rest of the bottom of your deck in any order. If it block 3, almost, but no. Skybound shots does damage. Spire slamming is cute, but no. Take aim is a 0 for 3 that has reload, so like in theory it's not awful. Take cover is mega interesting though. But I'm usually going to end my turn with a card in arsenal anyway. In the turns that I don't, I'm probably going to have way too much tempo to care. 3 of kinds like med. Timidity point, no, because it's like good against exactly Azalea and Bravo. And like, this is not the arrow that's going to change that matchup. Toxicity is such a card that I keep looking at in Azalea. Because it could, in theory, be a 0 for 5. Which is insane. But you're either going to need an arrow so disgustingly high they can't block it, or you need dominate. Now, let's talk about the first one. The arrow being disgustingly high. Well, that's because you're playing a bunch of pumps, and if you play this, you're not playing a pump, so the arrow's less high. The other one would be dominate. Yes, that's obviously the thing we're trying to do in Azalea. But it doesn't happen, like, dominate happens less often than people think, and it's also less good than people think. Hold on. Okay, I found it. It was my computer making that noise, which is not a good noise, so this may not be as long as a stream as I thought. Tripwire Trap, we're not playing traps. This card's awful. Widowmaker I tried, and then I was just like, cool, they just gave me a piece of equipment. It doesn't matter anymore. And that's pretty much it. And then, like, you go to, like, the yellows, like, none of it matters. Really, none of it matters. So, yeah, so I think this is where we figure out where we're going with the deck. So thinking about Dromai specifically, because I think that's going to be the top deck, I actually do think Hamstring Shot's pretty good against Dromai. Not, like, there are times where it can be kind of mid against Dromai, but I think it's good enough to where I think we're going to add it. So we have, wait, what? Oh, wait, I know why it's saying that, I think. Let me just put everything in maybe. Okay, we have 4 slots. Think about Dromai specifically. And, like, if there's an uptick in Bravo. I think there's going to be an uptick in Bravo. So I guess I gotta think, like, an undominated fatigue shot probably gets, like, cards from their hand anyway. Well, I guess we think, what is the Bravos go into me? And I think they want to fatigue me. which means fatigue shot kind of is like not as good, right? I need to just kind of have sheer damage against the Bravo. I need to have breakpoints. I need to be as lean as possible. Like in the world where I have to block, this one pip could come back to bite me in Bravo, and it doesn't really do anything against Dromai. But I think something that accomplishes something in Dromai and Bravo is Searing Shot, I do think. Because it's a lean card, it's a 0 for 5. Again, it comes at a breakpoint, so if it has extra stuff on it, it just becomes a 4, then becomes a 7, becomes a 10. So I think we can actually add it back in. 3 slots? Ooh, 3 slots. So I think it's probably between these 3 right here. So one of these gets taken out. And I think the more consistent cards are the Primente and the Scouts. So I think we're gonna do something like this. And I think this is what we're gonna do. I think we're gonna rock with this. We're gonna keep this card to the maybe. But I think this is what we rock with. Alright. Okay, well, it's a 5, so okay, never mind. Oh, it's a dash IO. Alright, we're also going to want to go first against the dash. I want to be the aggressor, so we're going to use snaps. We don't really have anything. Finally, bullseye bracers back. This person, really though? Okay. I don't know what Azalea did to you. Looking for what? Huh? Bro, who plays Technoboss and looking for Wizard? They're just going to shit stomp you, my bro. Ah! Rhinor's more likely of a matchup. Okay, they go first. That's great. It's not really great. Hamstring shot, like, sometimes can be good against them. But I don't think it's good against them consistently. For me to care, I don't want the D-reacts. They're putting me first. That's... I guess, no, that makes sense, because, I mean, I don't really think they care. If I read knowledge of them, I'm just going to do one thing anyway. Actually, I think 66 is probably good enough. Does it give me a little bit of wiggle room to block on a certain turns and not really lose that much? Alright, so let's see what the handy's looking like. I mean, I probably still might just read knowledge of them. But I also might just look for a bigger turn, so I might just like put an arsenal and then like go like this. Alright, cool. I'm actually cool with this. I'm actually really cool with this. Oh, okay, so red and ledge would have been cool. I mean, obviously there's no way I could have known they just would have turned one blood rush on me. Okay. So, let me think here. Wait, is this my phone cord? Wait, am I stupid? Where's the cord of my headphones? She's so pretty. Oh, it's right here. Alright. We're gonna no blocks that one. Alright, sorry guys. So, blocking the claws isn't amazing for us on rate. If we are going to block, it'd be on one of the bigger techs anyway, but like most of it's going to be vanilla damage. And the thing I've done versus Reinhar's, while that's amazing for us. The thing I've been doing against Reinhar's specifically is I've actually been racing them, and it's been to good success. So let's actually think here. If we bullseye bracers in drill shot, we could shoot drill shot, codex it back. That probably gets the helmet. And my goal early game is to get armor early. Which that technically does get armor early. Here's what we do. Alright, we'll buzz our bracers here. This might be an obvious snaps. But, we'll probably get their flesh bag. In the event that we don't get their flesh bag, we're like, cool, so release Blaze. Okay, cool. So we lose the release, that's fine. Alright. Oh, I forgot snaps. Hello? So then we play Lace, we play that. We're already gonna have a card in our. I kind of would like the Arsenal Disruption guaranteed if I can get it. So we'll just send 7. Alright. So we'll put a -1 counter on their scabs so they just can't block with scabs anymore, which is like pretty sick. Okay, this hand's fine. Oh, so they just have another Blood Rush spell turn. Cool. Good thing I gave you 2 frailty tokens. And this kid is why I love Arsenal Disruption. My god. Alright, so it's 2 Blood Rush, this is 2 Blood Rush spell turns back to back. Ah, that's just really interactive, isn't it? Unfortunate thing is I'm a madman. I'm an absolute madman. I'm betting on my damage that much. Alright, first one. Alright, cool. So the reason why I routed from first, I want to see if I just want to dominate something. So, and I will be saving this second one. So we're going to do that. We're going to Tunic. Put the Sedation shot in. So now we know we're getting a buff. Now let's do this again. See if we want to dominate something. I do want to dominate. In this case, I also get to just keep all the buffs, which is like really sick. They gave me a card 2. That's pretty insane. So I can go release, premeditate, 12 dominate. I'm gonna guarantee the seek and destroy hit. I'm gonna guarantee the premeditate will hit. Yeah, they'll give me a card. That makes sense. All right, here we go. 3rd Blood Rush Bell turn in a row. Give it to me unironically. Okay, so they just Rolling Thunder me. Are they just gonna claw me here? Or they got a Swing Big in Arsenal? Because I would like to not block. That would be like really cool if I didn't have to block. Ah, sweet. I have to block. Maybe I just send 7. 3, 6. Well, if I block with 2 cards. I mean, they're not doing anything else in this turn anyway. Maybe I could just block with 2 cards. But if I block with 1 card, I can actually dominate a 1 cost, but I don't think I care. Actually, I think I might just block this out. I'm just gonna block this out. We're gonna be a little responsible. As much as I hate it. Alright, we're gonna opt. Ooh. Yeah, I mean, I'll take that. It's a big hit. Like in theory, this would be a moment where I would want them to block out. But the play patterns I've noticed with Reinars is usually the only block if their hand's ass, but if their hand's good, they don't really care. Because their deck, they're just a numbers deck. And if they think their number's higher than you, they're not going to block. So 1 block there might make me think their hand could be bad. Or maybe they just have a redundant item. Dig up dinner. Into Swing Big. So this is normally a bait. Normally not actually supposed to block the Swing Big. So it's usually a trap to get tempo. People just wanting the Quicken token. But like, I'm gonna be real, Quicken Token doesn't really do anything for me. In like most cases. The unfortunate thing is the premeditate will overlap. And there's like no world I'm blind Azalea here. We'll just have to take the L. So the worst thing I can see here is no blocks. I would like them to block. Like, that would be so sexy if they blocked. Okay. Is this just a value block? They might just be doing a value block here. Okay. Okay. Wait, what? The tunic block is interesting. Hmm. Do they have a direct in just like purposely clean this up or something? They're on directs, right? Yeah, they're on sinks. Alright, they redo their blocks. Do want to keep in mind they have Brodging, Recant, Romp. Those are two cards I do want to keep note of because, I mean, they put them on the chain. Which one would I do? Not do it? Checking with the Azalea chat in the meantime. Oh my god. Why are people. You see what I'm saying, dude? I'm getting trolled. Azalea is so beautiful. True. True that one. She is beautiful. She is very beautiful. So I assume they have a D-React. Reckless Swing. Okay, so they perfectly cover it up. So we actually don't get punished for keeping the drill shot. Thank you. Ooh. So the thing is, I want them to block. Like, I really want them to block. But the issue is I don't think this makes them block. And if I just dominate, they physically can't block. Let's just see if we give them an option to block if they'll take it. Like the actual one hit, neither one of these none of these one hits matter. Oh. Wait, are they trying to pivot? This is like a. Do they just have another reckless swing in hand? Oh, they don't. Okay, so they still like a value block. Okay, makes sense. Command and Conquer. Their own Tome of Findale. Sure. Block here and here. That's a pretty decent value block for me. Alright, hopefully get a buff. If we don't get a buff, I'm actually so down to just. Yeah. I knew I have a bunch of buffs still in the deck, so I knew I should in theory hit one. Alright, and we're going to have an arsenal for the next turn. That's pretty sick. If I move for 8, none of it really matters. It's just damage. It's just how much damage are they willing to take. Because if they get to a certain point, if I'm able to dominate something, they could just die. And they're down, they have 1 sink below and 2 reckless swing left. Somewhere in the deck. I haven't been keeping track of pitch like I should have. This is again another turn where I really want to see them block. Even this is like fine. I just want them to be blocking some. Hello, greetings, Fab Chile. Okay, ooh, wait, so they're blocking, they had a high roller in hand, which is a straight up intimidate, I think, right? Okay, you got a blood rock Poxoken, so if we can get a good value block, this blood rock Poxoken should really. That paid off, so it's gonna double claw me or something. Pack Hunt. Oh, mine's dead this turn. Ooh, I might just be dead. So, like, realistically, I don't want to take any damage. Yeah, I'm not trying to take any damage. I'm gonna be real with you. Is that gonna send Claw? I don't know if I would send Claw, like, or if I'd play for this, because if I don't play for this, I go to 5. I mean, like, there are hands where I could just kill them at 5. Even with the, oh wait, because Tuning's at 3, so I can shoot a 1 cost, so I can come in for 8 dominate if I was to find an arrow off the top. Obviously, it's much more risky now, because I don't get the free look. But I do have Ravenous Rabble, which gives me a look. Okay, so that would be, what, 5 dominate on hit Blood Rot? Not really digging that one. Not digging that one. But this, in theory, takes them to the same plateau they would have been at. So, we'll take that. And we'll send 8. So they're going to need to give us at least 2 cards. Cool. Oh, give us 3 cards. Heck yeah. I need more. Okay. Alright. Alright. Put in Remorseless. And just shoot them Remorseless for 5. They're going to have to give me a card, and if they do leak damage, could get them to a weird spot. They're going to give me 2 cards. Pummel. It's the first time I've seen a pummel this game, which is like the weird part. Swing big. Ooh, swing big. So I could give them a 3 block, take 5, go to 1. I doubt a reckless swing. I could block with 2 3 blocks, take 2, go to 4. Kind of like that. Kind of like not being just dead. Alright, Scout. I want to target myself. Read the guild path. I'm actually so down for that. Because I'm just going to Codex them. Codex. Fine. Drill shot. Drill shot's getting +6 right now, so it's coming in for 10. Their hand most likely can only block for 9. So I think we're guaranteed to look at damage. Now what they get is the scary part. If I was them, I'd get something with Intimidate on it. Or like a Command and Conquer. Like Command and Conquer wouldn't be bad. There's nothing with 0 they could get right besides exactly an Strike, which if they block with 2 cards, they can Lightning Strike me for 7. Or if they keep, I mean, they have some decent 2-card hands here. Or 1 card in hand, 1 card in arsenal type hand. This is an interesting endgame. They get Swing Big. Okay. Oh, and they discard a Beast Within. That's actually insane. They do lose a life for that. To keep note of that. So this one give me 3 cards. Yep. Ooh. They leak an extra damage. They leak 2 damage now instead of just 1. So they're kind of just in dominate range. Like, I wonder if they're meant to give me this other card. No. Okay. As long as I have an arrow in hand, which I do, I could give them 5. I take 2, go to 2. I would take 2, go to 2. But they would have to not get Reckless Swing. If I give them 3, this is not an arrow, right? This is not an arrow. If I give them 4, take 3, go to 1, no, I'm still dead to that. If I had an arrow in arsenal, obviously I would just give them the 2-3 blocks and tell them that they lose, but in theory, I could give them 5. Do I just? It's just so risky going to two, and they've only seen one reckless swing list, I think. I think I just unfortunately have to take the less risky line. This would be an instance if I had one more HP, I'd be chilling. But unfortunately, it's just not the world that we live in. Could have went for like a cheeky dominate there. But actually, let's see if I just would have had it. Oh, cool, I just would have had it. Well, that is what it is. Actually, there's no reason for me not to go for it, because if I hit a buff, I just play the buff still. Okay, no, I threw. Okay, cool. Cool, I just threw. Yeah, because, I mean, this strips 3 cards anyway. But yeah, it's either I find a buff. Well, if I find a 1 cost arrow, they're dead. If I don't, I just play the buff, then shoot the sleep dart still. Okay, so yeah, that was an interesting line that I haven't seen a bunch, but I know in the future. But yeah, they have to give me 3 cards. Because if they give me 2, they still die. It's just kind of like what card do they want to arsenal or like claw. Like honestly, if they can keep a blue and just claw me, I kind of have to double block it. Well, I can block. Oh no, it's only 3. Never mind. I can skill a card. For some reason, I thought it was 4. Okay, they have a D-Rack. Probably a reckless swing. Oh, Oasis. Oh. Oh. You did not see that one coming. Going to be honest. Going to be honest. Didn't see that one coming. Got some pussy Reinhards out here today. Dig up dinner. So you end at 2 anyway. And I just have Memorial Grounds. So dead. Oh, I have 2 Memorial Ground. And I have extra mana, so I can give it a name counter. Get it to a better break point. So it's coming in for 6. If they give me a 3 block, they're dead. If they have a D-React, they're dead. Oh, they had a D-React. Do they have life gain? Don't do this. Okay. Ooh, throwing 111 damage, baby. 2 right. Alright, let's see here. Oh no, breaking the 4th wall. Shut up. Boom. That I list all smooth. But, you know what? You guys are here for some spice, aren't you? You guys are here for this. Now, this is a deck that I built for Block A. It's very similar to the other decks out there of Control Dash. The only thing that Dash yourself is, has anything changed? And I'm gonna be real. Just not enough people are playing Icelander for me to care about this. Unironically, Hold the Line has the exact same value that it did last time. Well, actually gained value because it had Tome and 3 of a kind. But now it's just like, this still is pretty good on Tome turns. Do you still want to remember some of the main? I don't know. I guess we gotta ask, without Lexi, does anything here change? I don't think so. Canna Conquer's still good. It was still good. Oh no, this is Fate, right? This is Fate. I know my D reacts. Let's go. Fate's still good. Tune Chamber's still good. Oasis is a card I think sucks so much. I hate this card so much. But luck, I wanted to run it. For me, it's going to maybe. Plasma Purifier is good. Sigil's good. Sync is good. Pulse Wave Protocol is just a yellow popper for the most part. So like, let's talk about what it has when it has the best evoke upgrade for our deck, which is 2. So this will read, when it's text hero, they roll 2 cards from the hand, where X is the number of evils you control. Choose an action card with 2 or less block and add to the combat chain as defending. So against Dromai, this hits like Rabble. Would they even show me the Rabble? I don't know. I think mostly this is just a 3 for 6 that just is a popper as well sometimes. And just gives me information and is a 3 block. Yeah, it's probably not in the main anymore. Should have never been realistically. Spark of Genius, yes. Springboard Somersault. Maybe. I think all of our blues stay the same. I hate Hard to Find Out. You'll never see me say I like it. This is pretty decent late game, but it's mostly here to be a 3 for 5. I think everything else here is just fine. 2 down to raise is fine. Might up it to a 3rd, but like, maybe not. Movable is fine. Film's fine, it's fine. That's fine. That's fine. So like, I get to take out 6 cards. Oh boy, I'm excited for that one. Is there any more? I think if we're gonna add anything, we'll probably add poppers. So let's see, if we have 2 more arrows, this is a 3 for 6. That if it hits, it destroys everything else, so it's just CNC for 3 instead of 2. Not horrible. Yeah, the card's not bad. Do I want to play in the red bases? I don't think so, because if I'm adding a red, it needs to be very impactful. Firewall is interesting as fuck, by the way. Firewall is interesting as fuck. It's just another 0 for 4. This is can defend with 2 or less. Okay, so this is would stop them from being able to attack or defend rather. A 3 for 7 is mega interesting, but I don't think the Galvanize is going to do enough. Well, let me rephrase. We won't trigger the Galvanize enough. This could be a 2 for 6. Isn't nothing. Red Payload is another 2 for 6. Which we would be playing it for rate. But, like, I gotta ask. If rate is all we care about, something like a Fendle's Fighting would be a little bit better. But, like I said, I just enjoy having 3 blocks, personally. I guess, how much stuff is coming in for 5? Rather than 6? If I have to give something a 2 card block. Because, like, 2 and 3 is just like, there's just a lot of weapons that come in for 2. But I guess against specifically Dromai. Against specifically Dromai, I would rather have Fighting Spirit. Well, maybe not, because I could like pitch a blue, put a counter on pistol, and then send a payload like on attack. Because on defense they're doing the same thing, except I accidentally might gain 1. Oh, that's so interesting. Now it might just be Red Findle. It's just because like if I get to yeah, because if I get to just pop a dragon, that card's kinda insane. I think that card's just probably just good enough. I think it's actually good on Twabi in the main as well. Is there a world where I put Fireball in the deck? Because I used to think this card was nuts, but like, there are times I just kind of wish it was something else. Like, I know it just sounds very vague, but there are times I just wish it was something else. Are those in arms? Probably not. Hmm. Yeah, so far nothing blue's really sticking to me. All of it kind of just feels like ass. Medkit was one card I heard people talking about, but I don't think that card's good enough. Last ditch effort. I don't think Greens are reaching that point anymore. I mean, it was reaching that point when Odom was a thing, but current deck is not. But this is Medkit, by the way, that people are talking about. I can dash. My only issue with it is if I'm gonna add something like this, I would rather unironically just add. Actually, I was gonna say, would I rather just add Hard to Find Out? But like for here, you would have to play it, and then you'd have to wait a turn to even be able to use it. Unless I like Spark or Genius it, but then like if I'm Spark or Genius for a Medkit, I feel like there's a big problem. This was a card I was trying out. The only issue is like this card is only really good against certain heroes, and you have to have a certain massive mana out. Overloop was a card I used to run against Odom and Odom and Dromai was both in the meta because it did something against both. But well, I wonder what would be like a really good one of that we could do. Poor Raging Onslaught, by the way. Poor Raging Onslaught. Hmm. Is there like a really spicy one of? Maybe there is. Raging. Do I just add more poppers? Actually, do I just add more poppers? Like dead ass. I can't resist putting Raging Onslaught in my deck. I think I have a problem. Let me do some math on something real quick. I want to see the probability of something. Let me include sideboard. If I'm bringing the house against someone. How many blues are in the deck? 33. So on average, we're going to have 2 blues. On average, I'm going to have 2 blues in hand. So on average, I'm going to have 2 reds, 2 blues. I personally rather get that to where I want to up this. Like on average, I want to up this. Is there a way I can take out a few reds actually? I know I just added reds into the deck. Maybe I could do a thing like I used to and just run more than 60 at base. Warmongers isn't as impressive as it used to be. But like, alright, people are gonna call me mad, but like one thing is also I always want to make sure I have an attack in my hand. And I also want to be able to add blue ridging on slot. I have a problem, but at the same time, guys, this is an actual attack that can kill a dragon. Do want to point that one out. And yellow because I have a problem. 80. Oh my gosh, that's 80 perfectly. Oh my god, that's not how you say perfectly, by the way. That's literally not even a word, weirdly enough. So this stuff is coming out. Ah, god, do I actually take off firewall? Like, can I say no to a 0 for 4 block? Because like I would probably just take out the raging onslaughts and the red and yellow raging onslaught, probably. Oh no, I wouldn't need to take out. I would only need to take out 3 cards. Is there anything here I could replace? I mean, it just ups the average block on my deck. But like, the only issue is if I add a firewall, it is just less good card to have. Whisper the Oracle was a card I used to run. Um, I used to run it at blue all the time, but then I was experimenting with red. And decks like Oldhim versus decks like Oldhim and Bravo, they were like super important. How many poppers does this give me? How many Saturn poppers does this give me? The average, I really want to add that, make this 3, but I think I would actually legit have to put the firewalls in there. Alright. 12, 18 poppers. I mean, honestly, testing is like going to be the de facto. I mean, I guess here's the thing. In theory, I could. I mean, I get the down and dirties were really good against Codex decks, and they were really good against Dromai. This just allowed me to actually Arsenal Popper. Or kill like a Nuvia, right? Nuvia's really good. Mooble's gonna be really good against Dromai and Azalea. Sorry, Bravo and Azalea. Remembrance, good against Dromai. It's gonna be good against all of them. I think I think I'll run this, and if I think I just need the extra block. Alright, let me, I'm gonna get inside the Dash chat real quick. Alright, where was I going? I was going here. Alright, I know some peeps are gonna come, because I do have some fans, and then we'll put that in there. Alright. Joe tape only, what the does that mean? Alright, here, let's change the name. Old Faithful. Here, I'll make it public. Here we go. Here we go. We got a game. Don't be something stupid. Wait, what? stream is still in there. That's awkward as hell. Someone's in there now, ain't it? Oh, yeah. Thought that would happen. Ah. Oh, Riptide, gross. Riptide's gross, mate. Alright. What would have... I'll just do it from this. Because I have just changed the deck, I guess. So do I guess the question is, do I add anything? Am I fatigued? And the other question is, am I fatiguing? I actually don't think I get punished for going for Gunplan against Riptide. I think I can legit just run this. This was supposed to be an Azalea stream, but now it's a controlled ash stream. True. Starting with an item turn once feels pretty good. This is where me going first would have been sexy. Alright, Battering Bolt. Okay. I mean, unironically, it would have... No, it's only action cards, right? Oh, non-action. Okay, true. Ooh, spicy. So I have some decisions here. I could obviously establish an item. Play the Sigil, Arsenal, the Original slot. I could play the Plasma Purifier, Arsenal, Sparker Genius, get another item out. Like, in theory, I could load some items. Arsenal, the Plasma Purifier for next turn. Like, I do have a few options here. I do think because I'm not rushed to... What's it called? I'm not rushed to have Exodia in this matchup. I can forgo this here. So now I have the option, because I think this is perfectly fine. Now I just have the option, do I want to shoot pistol and then play Purifier? I could also play Purifier right now and forgo an Arsenal. So I have, I have a few options here. I'm going to take a little bit less of a, I'm going to take probably like the second best option, because I think the best option there is to play the Purifier, play the Sigil, Arsenal, the Raging. I think that's probably the highest EV line. But I do think this sets me up for more. Okay, sometimes just get this kind of hand. But, I don't think there's a lot that should punish this. Okay, Falcon Wing. This is just this anti-card, right? Okay, so if he has like a buff, he just gets to shoot another arrow. So I'm not blocking this one. Also, me taking damage will turn on my Fighting Spirits. Okay, just Command and Conquers here. I mean, I guess. I could value block for 2. Play 1 Fighting Spirit and then Arsenal another. This would have been a sick turn, have to come through by the way, but we'll just send the Fighting Spirit. We'll gain no life. Okay, trenches something away. Assume we got D-React. No? Okay. Felt like you could have just done that this turn. Okay, well I guess you only get 1 trench a turn, I guess. I don't know. Turn seems mid. Yeah, I'm gonna be real. I don't want this to hit. I want to be real with you. This will combo with more stuff. It's 1 less damage here, but usually it'll be 1 more damage with it because I'll be able to load a pistol. So this will actually be 6 damage versus 5 damage. It's something that's very small that a lot of people won't ever see. So I can do something cool here. I can load pistol. So now here's where another option tree goes. I can shoot my pistols. I can do 6 damage here. Still get to have an arsenal. I can then tunic, fighting spirit. That's an option. But I'd rather keep this in Arsenal for a turn where it's like the only thing I can do. Or if I have an excess amount of money. Sorry, I don't know why I said money. Excess amount of mana. I can use it, but I don't think this is bad. We're probably running into a D-React here. Yeah. This will give me Blood Rot Box token. So this trap will deal total 3 damage to me because I'm gonna be real, I don't really care about the Blood Rot Box token. I just don't. To be honest. Good counters on everything. Then we'll shoot. See another D-React? No? Okay, cool. Sweet. We'll take the 2, go to 31. So far I feel fine. I don't really feel mega rushed. Losing Tunic here does suck because I could have just blocked here, and Spark a Genius. That's interesting proposition you're giving me. That's a mega interesting proposition you're giving me. So I can't use direction hand. So I could just block here. I could still have my D-Reacts. Alternatively, I could just not block. But like, what are the odds that this is something impactful? Plus, I can just block that if it is something impactful. I do eat some damage here, obviously, which isn't amazing. Okay, it's a Codex, cool. I am not super upset about a Codex. And then they're just gonna CNC me. Which is like, whatever. Okay. Okay, they're gonna get Battering Bolt. I mean, this would snipe the D-Reacts out. I think it's still just correct to probably value block here. I think that's still correct. Obviously, it's not an amazing situation that we were in. I'd be lying if I said it was. But what I can simply do here, I can just put a counter on my pistol, and then I can just simply shoot for 1. It's fine. It's probably going to leak. Not too worried. If he uses a card, he uses a card. In theory, if he uses a direct that cares about go again, I can wait till it resolves, and then shoot again. But I have no interest in that. I would like to establish this Purifier if I can. Okay, presents me that. This might be a situation where I crown, just for flexibility, on a turn cycle. It's not a very common play I like doing, but I do think this is probably a spot where it's fine. And I would like to arsenal this future Sink Below. Oh, females be calling. What is going on? Bracers. Oh yeah, bracers, let's go. Is this going to come in for 7? So the issue is it's going to hit. It's going to hit, and it's going to be able to snipe this D-React, because I physically can't block it. I'm not giving armor. I'm just not going to give armor. So, yeah. We're just going to be taking 7 here. It is unfortunately the highest EV line. And that's where Bullseye's is Mega Clutch. Because if it came for 6, I would have easily just blocked it and not thought about it for another second. It is what it is. So I don't expect to be ahead of most decks early as Control Dash. And also I don't want to say relearning the deck. But I'm kind of getting used to the deck again. We're going to run into a D-React here. It's just a fact of life. It's just the Riptide thing. Sure. Now the question is, do I want to arsenal this Steel Soul controller? I don't think I care. Actually, kind of want to push here. Don't arsenal that. Like I said, I do expect to take a few. I also do expect to take a few losses tonight. God, how many battering bolts is this? Oh, he caught X1, true. Well, see no reason just to let it get sniped again. Just block up Arsenal. I do think I used to fatigue this matchup, now that I'm thinking about it. I think that's what I used to do. I think I used to take all my items and just say, I'm going to 4U to death. Figure it out. I would have to look back at my old build to see if that's what I did. Because, like, it makes a lot of sense. Makes a lot of sense to fatigue a deck that doesn't actually have a weapon. Because, yeah, you get hands like this, and this hand's just effing gross. It's probably going to go again me. Keep a card. Oh, it's 7. I mean, sure. Really hope I draw blue. Drawing blue would be massive off the sink. Razor would be mega troll. Oh wow, we arsenal sigil and just we get another sigil. Yeah, you know what? Makes sense to me, dude. Um, God, this is like a really horrible decision. I hate this actually. Do I just establish the item? I could establish the item, or I could sigil arsenal one of them and like we'll pitch one to like pistol. Oh, it's so gross. This play is so gross. Because unless I see a sink, which I have sinks, there's plenty of sinks. Not, I keep saying sinks. What's it called? Oh wow, why is the name escaping me right now? Sparks. I have 2 sparks left in the deck, so like it's technically not gone, but rather not have to spark for my item. That seems really cool. If I didn't have to do that. Alright, scout the peripheral. By the way, the decision of Dreadboard versus Death Dealer, that's going to be a very inconsistent thing for my side. Because like that's never going to be consistent. So even if I block, this is where like the Dread Ward does put a lot of work. Even if I block, it's gonna hit me for 1. So he's gonna get to Arsenal something, and I'm gonna take the Blood Drop Box token. But I think I just have to turtle up here. I think maybe I meant to just say screw the arms piece. Because I guess the thing I'm thinking about is like when's the opportunity I'm gonna get to ever play an arm piece out. Because like in theory you'd want to play the arm pieces out very early. Whenever you would like want to treat them as like what's it called? You'd want to treat them as items. Yeah, that's something I'm gonna have to really think about through testing. Is how much do I value the 1 block out of these? Well, I'm not gonna lie, this Dreadboard has been putting in fucking work. This Dreadboard is putting in work. It's the reason why I used to have it on my sideboard for Bravo. Oh, well that's just neat. Wow. Okay then. Well. mean, the ponder's redundant, but yeah, I just don't feel like taking damage here. I'm gonna be honest. Taking damage there seems kind of lame. I have one. So in theory, I could shoot twice. I could shoot for 10. It's just so risky too. Cause like, when's the next time I'm gonna be able to shoot? But yeah, we're just gonna fucking go for it. There are a lot of downsides to me doing this. I want to point that out to everyone. There's a lot of downsides for me shooting here. Trap damage is huge, and if I ever have to block, it just becomes hard to rebuild. Okay, yeah. So Charber Trap's actual trap doesn't matter. It's just the damage. The trap kind of sucks. We're gonna shoot. I feel like Divas have a worse rate than pistols, so I wouldn't be playing them by this point for items. No, that's kind of where I'm at right now personally. It's just like there's probably not a window for me to play them. Like to play them, I'd be playing them early. I mean, at the end of the day, they're still they're blue block threes. I'll have to remake Cyborg. Oh, you know what'd be actually really cool for the stream is words are hard, aren't they? Rewatching my OG Control Dash guide. So I could block 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. Keep a blue. Because I need to get these items loaded. I need to get these items loaded. Oh, by the way, I just noticed something. 50, 72, 73, 74. Man's bought 74 cards into me. Man's brought 74 cards. Even I would. Oh, wait. Hold on. 75. Dude, even I would never bring that many. Wait. No, that math doesn't check out. Hold on. No, I'm stupid. Wait, 50. Wait. 60. That's 70. Right here, right? 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81. Nah, hold on. My math has to be wrong somewhere. My math has to be off somewhere, right? Cause that's 81. Okay, that's a 0. That's no, hold on. No, there's just no way. 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81. Am I stupid? Chat. Someone in chat. Can someone in chat count his deck? I just can't tell if I'm stupid. Like, am I legit stupid? Hold on. So that's 171, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80. Okay, there we go. I think I was double counting the bullseye bracers. Okay, so he has 80. That means this is his only armor, and he brought his whole entire deck. That's insane. Alright, so the issue we can come up to here is, just gonna block this out. The issue we can come up to here is if he actually has another impactful arrow, which I think he does. Those back-to-back battering bolts suck so much. This isn't technically an arrow, right? It's not. So in theory, I could block this out because if I don't block this out, he gets a ponder and he's gonna give me a blood rot. He's just gonna give me a blood rot. I don't want that red. Give me blue on top, please. Yes. Alright, we're kind of just waiting for him to stumble at this point, because, you know, sometimes they just have 75 cards. Alright, we have an all blue hand, so this is, like, fine. Okay, thinking. I'm just trying to think our way to win this. Give and take sucks because these are technically actions. If it hits, I mean, I don't think we're winning this game by fatigue anyway. Yeah, I don't think we're winning this game by fatigue anyway. We're just giving the card. I just kind of value my life a lot at this point. He puts Codex of Frailty on top. I mean, that's fine. He's going to Falcon Wing me. That's fine. I guess the thing I gotta ask is because he's going to have a Codex. He's going to have a Codex. Well, hold on. If we let this hit, he puts Codex here. No, because he has Falcon. He's gonna have Falcon Wing. I think we legit might just be getting got by a Codex. So we're gonna get got by the Codex. Is it more valuable if we just block 3? We give him the Codex and Arsenal. So then we have 6 cards to like shoot back with. I think so. We're trading 3 damage. Because here's the thing, the only other way we could play around a Codex is if stuff like we just block that out and then Arsenal. But like there's just no shot that I do that. I do need to look at recent Riptide builds. If they're all on Dreadbore and they're not on Death Dealer anymore, I'll have to alter my Cyber plan into them. Because one big thing is I got caught with a lot of D-Rax in hand versus them. And like when they Dreadbore in a Battering Bolt, it's just all bad. I get so many cards just sniped. Yeah, I can like look why they're figuring their life out. Let me actually look at Riptide real quick. Oh, it's Blitz. Let me look at recent Blitz. Death Dealer doesn't even have it on the side. What? Oh. Death Dealer doesn't even have it on the side. Talishar. Wait, why is there a Vambrace? Okay, this is dual. Okay, so I guess it is played enough. Okay. Alright, and here comes the trap. Yep. Yep. Oh, this game is starting to get dangerous. This game's getting mega dangerous. By the way, I do want to point out again, bringing 75 cards is insane, by the way. But I guess whenever most of your deck is kind of doing the same thing, it's not as bad. Alright, so we're gonna get Codex here. Not much we can do about it. He's gonna try to go again into Codex. Yep, we kind of knew this was coming. What can he what's the worst thing Codex in? Because he'll have no mana. Does he have like a really good zero cost? Bolt and shot, I guess. It's back a bolt and shot. I mean, sure. I'll probably just block that. I actually wonder if they bring 75 into me, can I even fatigue them? I mean, I said I don't want to put too much brain power into the Riptide matchup, but it's like, and I'm just trying to think in theory, if I probably should be going to fatigue them, but they bring 75 into me, is it even possible? And I actually think the answer is no. I mean, they're gonna trench it. Yeah, they're gonna trench it. Endless arrow? Oh, they're on the endless. I didn't even see the endless arrow, to be honest. I am blocking this just for the life. Roji token thankfully doesn't do anything because we're not shooting. Okay, they're gonna scout. I have another dereact here. Okay, I can dereact the Scaldus card, thankfully. It also doesn't trigger anything. It's kind of huge. Yeah, I'm gonna be real. Like I actually want to keep it on top because I need to keep the last item far away from my hand as possible. Okay. I assume they just have an arrow here. Probably just have an arrow. I wonder if they should just broke the chain then give and take. They choose collector frailty, and that makes sense. I mean, I could take a buck 5, buck 2, take 5, go to 1. No, I'll be at 2. Is that a fighting spirit back to 3? I mean, realistically, I think this game is just kind of lost, no matter what I do here. But it's just like, what's the most high CV line? Block 5, take 2, then technically take 3, go to 4. I mean, probably. So they have a codex as one of the cards. So we are codex protected. It's just that that item is coming soon. That item is definitely coming soon. Easter egg go again, and he's gonna codex me afterward. Actually, it's a good thing we know this stuff is coming. He could he probably is gonna get batting bolt or CNC. If we think that's what he's gonna do, we'll have to just take 2 here. I mean, like, the HP is probably not going to change, really, no matter what, with how I block. Could get back give and take, see if I block it. No, actually, I have to block give and take. So he just can get it back. Okay, chooses to take the battering bolt. I mean, that's understandable. I'll block that out. Okay, block 6. Well, I just want to point out that 40 cards in the graveyard. Dude, look how late it is, and their deck is only barely smaller than their graveyard. Insane. Is this what I was doing to people during the Ultimate meta? Is just bringing my deck being like, cool, you'll never fatigue me. Figured out. Oh no, not a direct hand. No. Death Touch. That's like one of the best cards I could have seen just now. I can actually de-react that. And before you Razor Reflex me. And I legit have not seen a Razor Reflex this whole entire game. But also, probably haven't seen half of his deck this whole entire game. Alright, we're gonna keep our blues. Alright, that was a good turn cycle. Good turn cycle. Now he's just gonna shuffle through cards. Oh man, this is just strategy's insane, man. That's insane. But thankfully, we finally got a turn of reprieve. And it's time for my newfound power to be unleashed. I'm definitely going to swing with Fighting Spirit, by the way, just to gain life. Alright, de-react me. Here we go. Yep. Oh boy. Take one. Let's go. Put a counter there. No, I need the life gain. I need the life gain. I much rather would have loaded counters on my stuff, but I think I need the life gain here. Our own down dirty. I bring in the Codex matchup. So I actually did talk about that earlier. Where is it at? I was hit or miss on of having down dirty. So it's unless I don't think I have it against Riptide, unless because my brain just turned off when I seen Riptide. But it is Codex X. I should have had it in here. It is just me not thinking against a very uncommon matchup. Brother Christ. What the fuck? That's the first one of these I've seen. I guess that's what happens when you fucking bring 75 cards. My god. He has 34 cards left, and I'm seeing some of the cards for the very first time. Hey, there's that old induction chamber. There it is. We found it. Yoicks. The issue is if it hits, it technically hits for 2. Do I just choose to die? So I would take 3 here, go to 1. Yeah, never mind. Never mind. I figured it out. I figured out the correct idea. Even though I technically don't want to redraw this, I kind of just need to shoot. At least present something. Dude, man has 31 cards. I'm sorry, guys, I just can't stop looking at the fact he has 31 cards left in deck, but 43 cards in his graveyard. It's just insane. It's insane. Alright, cool. So this hand's like mega ass. So, yeah, we'll just do that. And do that. Bam. Please be a yellow, not a red. Yay, it's a yellow. Oh, hell yeah, brother. Right, time to start cycling the trash. So now, am I even giving it go again? I legit don't think I can get it going because I think I just take a damage if I do. I legit think I just take a damage if I give it go again. And like I just don't think that's worth. And I can try to build up counters here. Because technically Pumpkin also will trigger some stuff. Yep, see, so like if we would have actually hold on. Wait, hold on. I already used my mana, never mind. Yeah, I'm just gonna let him block it. And then we'll play Sigil. We'll go up to 7. Dude, like, dude, who thought that would be 7 to 15 at any point with how this game's went? Quad blue hand. Next card is an induction chamber, unfortunately. Okay, okay. Loads searing shot. Comes in for 5. I mean, hold on. Wait a minute. Stick your finger in it. Wait, pause. So, God, I wish I just had more cards off in deck, because I would rather just throw these attacks than, like, I think in this situation, I have a Sigil in my arsenal. I can probably just eat 1 or 2 damage. It's gonna feel fucking horrible. Oh, if I win this, guys, and you guys aren't subbed to the channel, I'm gonna need that sub from you. I'm gonna need to take that sub. I'm gonna need that from you. For everyone in the stream, I'm gonna need that sub. So what they should do, they shouldn't do reaction yet. They should, even if I pass priority, they should just be like, cool, you passed priority. You suck. Alright. Anything? Hey, there's the fucking frailty trap. It's like the 9th one, I think. Took 1. Brother in Christ. Oh my god. Here's the thing, it doesn't flick on all the traps. It literally feels like they play like the exact same ones like 4 times. Because like there's plenty of traps I legit know for a fact I haven't seen. Alright, here we go. Shot to the heart, baby. What a frailty token. Going in for 4. Take 4, go to 11. You're so weird, man. Why do you still have that? Oh, I'm getting so triggered right now. I'm getting so triggered right now. I'm getting so triggered right now. I'm getting so triggered by these traps. Alright, last 4 cards in deck. Oh, this is so AIDS, man. Oh, cool, endless arrow. That's nice. Oh, I can't even be mad. I mean, I'm actually pretty upset, but you know, someone comes with a strategy. Can't be mad that they're doing it. Except I'm pretty upset. Do this. Take 2. Alright, go ahead and do it to me, man. Wait, hold on. Here, I'll even pump it. Turn on some more of your traps. Here we go. Three damage. Go again. Alright, play the same trap you played 4 times. Here we go. Oh, okay, no, I think that's like the first one I've seen of that one. Okay, we take that. Alright, boom. Gain alive. 6 damage to the dome. This is so gross. This game is so gross, man. So gross. Okay. is this? What the fuck is this deck I just played against? Homie has 51 cards in deck, but 24 left. Oh my god. Imagine playing 21 turns having 24 cards left in deck without a weapon. Insane. Here, let's bully this guy. I'm going first. Heck you, man. 1-1. Alright, against Techno Lawson. We want that. We want that. Anyone saying? Okay, I'm not getting roasted. Sweet. This is a matchup where these probably are good. And then I think I actually want Gunplan against them because they're not a very fast deck. But like I don't want Remembrance. That is a hand. So I kind of want to play the Sigil. Which means I'm probably not playing the Sift, even though Sift just digs me 2 cards. Maybe I could just dig 1 card. Actually, I could dig 2 technically. Okay, cool. Fuck me. Yeah. So we're just gonna do that. And then, even though he could like do whatever, I'm just gonna gain 3 and pass priority. Oh, yeah, oh, dude, sweet. He doesn't play an evil turn 1, that's pretty sick. So he's not on Singularity. Well, he doesn't really care about Singularity that much because he's on Technophology Heart, so we don't have to worry about that specific in game. This T-Bone, however, not gonna lie, kind of grinding my gears. Kind of makes me wish I would have played that evil turn 1, but you know, couldn't resist game 3 life. I have a problem. I understand. Let's block like this. If I can actually get into a point, hold on. I actually will just take this out. If I can, hold on. This turn could be actually kind of good. Hold on. Let's see what he does here. Because he can pitch. Okay. Ooh. Yeah, okay. He can just play this. Yeah. Not bad. It's not a bad turn. Well, is this another game where someone brings like 70? 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69. Okay, he brought 69 into me. Okay, not too bad. We take that, obviously. Alright, time to start the pain train. By the pain train, I mean exactly 2 for 2. I was hoping he would actually attack me to validate me using the crown, but, you know, sometimes your opponents are just cowards. It happens. I'll pee myself here a little bit, but that is fine. I want purifiers versus a defensive deck. And then arsenal that card. So against exactly things like Odom, I wanted purifiers and Tecmos want purifiers, but most other control decks I want purifier. Let me be specific there. Another fucking T-Bone. Well, yeah, that just happens, doesn't it? Gonna put a Terminator tank back in this deck. Oh, dude, yeah, the cards like this just got extremely ass, unfortunately. I think we're fine overall, though. I mean, His setup is just worse than mine. The only issue is once he gets set up, like the moment he does get set up, it's mucho bad, which means very bad in Spanish. Trust me, I took Italian in high school. And you might be saying to yourself, why is it literally, what the f does any of that mean? And my answer is, I don't know, dude, figure it out. Okay, that's what I wanted to see. I wanted to see another blue. Could attack me with, like, one of the Evo attacks. Well, they call 6, actually. No, I couldn't. He could Techno Boston in the base entry arms, which is what he's doing. That's fine. It's a draw card, probably just level his main, makes sense. So my plan here is to put counters on everything and then just shoot. Or let's just, boop, just cover that up. I do go without an arsenal, but I do think just the actual value of my turn is going to be pretty high. So it's like worth sacrificing an arsenal. Sure. Go again. Oh, and we got Tunic up, so we have perfect mana this turn. Hell yeah. Also just realized I have not had music playing this entire time. Let me throw this at this jabroni. That's 2 firewalls. Spark with all these reds. Got a head, that's pretty good. Just in the club, are we acting all nice? In the club, all night. Here to hurt nobody. Give it to give it to give it to me. Not gonna use Purifier here. I only want to Purify when I intend to shoot more than once. Wait, what? Oh. Alright, unfortunately here, they got set up pretty quickly. So, we're about to experience 9 overpower. Well, 6 overpower a lot. So that's going to be fun. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, this is about to suck. Wait, what? Wait, what? Surely there's more than that. Word? That's great. Alright, upgrade our legs. One by my blues. Um, hold on. I don't know why. It might just be me, but it feels like it's too loud. Maybe it's not. I don't know. But the issue here is if we don't block this, he's probably going to have a 6 overpower and dominate, which we probably can't do anything about. If we do block this, we probably just can't, this is weird. I might just value block this, to be honest. I'm just going to value block this. Because, like I said, there's a world where we probably couldn't have blocked it anyway. Yeah, we wouldn't have been able to block this anyway. It's only 6. So if I take the, I don't know, I think I just block this. Like I think I block like this, and I discard Raging. Sneak in 2 damage there. Oh my gosh, I'm getting triggered. I think my opponent has like the auto pass one. Alright, 7. Probably has a headpiece in hand. I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter. They're battle worn. Takes 3. Okay. Alright, unfortunately, arm doesn't do anything anymore. It's fine though. We kind of just have to eat this. Maybe that's not true. Maybe we're always fine to block that because we know that the next attack we're only going to be able to block with 1 card. No, I think that's actually probably more accurate. Maybe actually. So I guess what I could do here depends on if he knows. If I do Purifier, could look like I'm going to threaten another shot. But like realistically, 3 doesn't do anything. 3 doesn't do anything because he either uses a card or uses a card. No, this is too loud. There's no way this isn't too loud. There's no way it's not too loud. So like it pays off here because it gives me a 2 block instead of a 3 block. So like again, it accidentally looks good. Like if he just gave me a 3 block, I would have been like, cool. Life sucks. We'll just CNC here. Okay, gives me 2 cards. Oh no, sorry, it was his arm piece. I mean that's still fine. I think the game is currently how he wants it to go. He wants it to be at this pace. I unfortunately cannot establish an item even if I wanted to. Jesus Christ, man. Oh, unmovable, please be caught here. Unmovable. I summon you. No, gosh dang it. Alright, whatever. Oh, did he techno that one? Oh, that was weird. Okay. Okay, I think we two him here. Kind of want him to block with his leg piece. So then my fighting spirit kind of still has extra value, but okay. He's not going to give it to me, unfortunately. Give it to me, give it to me, give it to me. Alright, so we're just going to do that. So then I just go this. We want to keep the sink below. Sorry, we want to keep that movable in arsenal. So we'll just 7 him here. Okay, got him down to 26. 26 feels good right now. 26 feels good. So he took, I won't say he took a lot of damage. I feel like he could have blocked with cards in hand. I mean, maybe his hand has a lot of reds in it, maybe. Oh no, my Celtics are tied. No, come on, man. What? Oh, they just clapped us in the third quarter. That makes sense. We're against the Timberwolves right now. It's tied 90-90 with 5 ends left. We're currently the only. You're so weird. Currently the only undefeated team in the NBA right now. Losing to the Timberwolves is not where I want to be at. I want to be honest. Ooh, Bucks beat the Nets by 4. Clippers lost to the Knicks. Please tell me James Harden was in this game. Please. He was in this game. He played 31 minutes and got 17 points. Wow, this team sucks. Paul George played for 34 minutes and got 9 points. Julius Randle, right after everyone says he sucks, unironically has popped off. This game sucks. I hate this. I hate this place. Oh my god. Okay. Well. Okay. We're just gonna loady doty up some. Like I said, until I get the second purifier, just purifier number 1 just doesn't matter. But like I said, normally I would rather have a purifier than a chamber. You know, sometimes the world just hates you. I do assume next turn I'm probably getting, like, surely next turn I'm getting hit with something, right? There's just no way. I want to see something. I want to see if this round to me is actually good against him. Because normally he's going to be throwing 1 attack anyway. I'm actually so curious. Gut instinct says it doesn't matter, and it's probably more bad than good. But I just wonder if it, like, gets me to a certain break point. Like 5 instead of 6 could actually matter. Because I actually have a luck piece of blocks for 2. Okay, that gives me a card from hand on that, so that makes sense. Alright, let's see if this round to me did anything. Let's just see. Can I get an item, by the way? Dear God. I don't think I'm... Did I bring items in him? I feel like I did. Maybe I didn't. I don't know. Maybe I just suck. Just plays a base head. Okay, so cool. My life sucks. That's amazing. But we get to try it again. I just need to see if, like, I'm just going crazy. I have to see if I'm going crazy. Yep, gives me that. That makes sense to me. Tech Love Awesome. Sure. puts it on arm. Yeah. Put it on the arm. That makes sense to me. I would just like to have go again. That'd be cool. Thank you. Alright, guys. I need to see. I just have to see if I'm smoking. Because, like, in theory, right? My God. I can't get an item. I can't get an item. Guys, do I even play items in this deck? It's actually starting to frustrate me. It's actually starting to frustrate me. Because it's like, there's just no way. Because what this means is like all my items are going to be clumped up. And I'm going to see multiple items at once. Oh, there was an opportunity to tunic unmovable to payload there. But I actually would like to cycle this unmovable into my arsenal. Alright, take one. Alright. Alright, item. Brother in Christ, so where are my items? Alright, technical over me for one. Hell yeah. Alright, come on. Oh. I mean, just going to show you that card. Item. Brother in Christ. Brother in Christ. Where are my items? Okay, so far this run to me has not been a negative for me. Oh, we finally got a yellow. That's why I was wondering if he was playing other stuff to take advantage of like big evil stacks. But yeah, you can make some quicken tokens now. He does lose on block, right? Oh, that has 2 blade break. Jesus, okay. Okay, so it's unmovable in Arsenal. Oh, maybe he just knows it's unmovable. I mean, that's like my only logic I can think of is he just knows it's unmovable. He's at 28 left in that. Dude, this game is so weird. I'm not gonna lie. If everything's just gonna be a control mirror, I'm just, dude, I don't know. And he's just, these games are just so weird. Like, I don't know how to explain any of these games to someone. They're just so fucking weird. Alright. I guess. Shoot 2. Or shoot 3. God, I'm just gonna draw 3 items in one hand. I can just feel it. I'll take 2. Coward. Taking 3. Let's go. Come on, 3 items. I need to see it at one point. I just need to get triggered. Come on. Oh, 2. It was. God, if this top card of my deck is 9, I swear. Look, there's 2. Alright, here we go. Oh, watch him unironically swing at me now. And make me have to pitch an item. Here we go. Come on. I want you to do it. I guess I could tunic and do it, but then I can't play an item. I hate this fucking game. Alright, this is the one time where if you play Nebo, I'm fine. If you unironically swing at me right now, I'm gonna be triggered. Okay, gets the extra intellect, sure. God, this game sucks so fucking much. Alright. I guess we'll just keep that for later, I guess. God. This is just a cesspool. Okay, if he's just gonna take the game this slow, then I'm just gonna risk it and just stop tonight, keep an item. There's a lot of ways this can go wrong, though. Alright, 0 to 60s me. Should probably sink that below. This is a turn where I don't want to see Pulse Wave Harpoon. Okay, 0 to 60s. I think he's just trying to get evos in Spanish. Because it seems weird. Oh, yep, there's the pulse wave. There it is. Alright, so we're just playing an item next turn and passing. That is all. I'll just take the one there. Oh, watch this max velocity come out for no fucking reason. Or the big shot for no reason. Oh. Okay, that's... Didn't see that one coming. God, I could get unmovable value, but now I just have to play the fucking item. Oh, that turn triggered me so much. Because it's the one time. It's the one time I'm like, alright, dude, don't pulse wave harpoon me. After you've done jack the whole entire game. And then he's just like, so anyway, how does pulse wave harpoon? Oh, and there's the other one. There it is. Alright. Wouldn't mind just a simple turn. From my experience, it doesn't go to fatigue. I ran Cling 60 into Teklo, just tried to find items earlier. In theory in theory, I don't disagree. What the fuck? Why did my screen just blank? In theory, I don't disagree with that. But so like control versus control, right? Usually you'd want the leaner deck. But with how the deck operates, it's not as like insane. Oh, this is like this is these. I like my opponent literally decided to do jack shit most of the game, and it's like fucking me so hard right now. God dang it! There's just no way I go to 10, right? But like, what am I? He can't make it. He can't make it 9 ever. Correct? I don't think he can ever make it 9. I'll value block here. Running a clean 60 doesn't not make sense though. Like I think both sides are. You're so fucking weird. All right, whatever, guy. It's fine. Like in theory, it makes sense. Cause like I guess I have to probably think the entire logic of the deck. Cause the last time I played this deck, like normally, right? Cause I've done like coaching on the side and stuff for people. Was Oldham Icelander 5 meta. So like it's almost been it's been like 6 months, 7 months. Cause I forgot I played it in Calling Endy. I played it in the Calling Endy. Let's get some damage here. Damage is kind of free. I want to hold these, and I do want to hold these purifiers if I can. Go to 15. But yeah, I guess another thing is like I don't know if most technical lessons are on boost or on like hard control, because that does change a lot. Because if they're on like boost, then like I don't know. There's a lot for me to have to think about. I'm gonna need to do a lot of testing. Technical overs me, dude. By all means. Could have got a value block with this. Well, I plan on sending 15 next turn. Wait, what? Once per instant, destroy a card into this. Your next 5 attack when this hits, draw a card. Okay, I mean, I guess that's not awful. I guess. Oh, I'm gonna get this pop off this turn, right? Well, did he boost well his Terminator tanks? Because I know he pitched a few, but it's like, Flo just had this unmovable in Arsenal just sitting there waiting to like be used. Alright. Time to unveil the big guns, dude. 5 damage. It's a 3 break point? What the I mean, blade break. I don't know why I said break point. Nice. Oh, there we go. It's off. Excuse me, 2. I guess if... I mean, that's not the worst value block, I guess. Could have been worse. Could probably have a Evo. Oh, yep, they're playing. They're activating Teklo. They play an arms. They heal up their arms. The only issue now is it's all blade break, so once they use it, they lose it. But since you're not like all in on singularity, it matters like way less. And we'll just pitch everything. Have everything loaded up for next round. Alright, comes in for 5. Full hit takes 8. He's gone 8. Surely they have to know this is a D-react now, right? Like, I don't know what else they think this is, unless, like... I guess, like, the only thing they could think this is maybe, like, a arms piece. Which, if it's an arms piece, then yeah, it's just kind of stuck there. But I don't feel like this would ever be an arms piece with how I play the game, but I guess it depends on when you blocked. Oh. Okay. You're rather red. That's, okay. Comes in for 4. You want to boost that dog? You don't want to boost? Why don't you boost, man? Just gonna take 4. So then I'm gonna go pitch here. Pitch here. This is gonna be a real doozy for you. And I'm just gonna send 7. Tell my opponent, all I need is a blue, and it's over for you. Nah, there's no shot. Nah, there's just no way he just took all that. Nah, that's insane. Okay, plays another command center. Oh, he's activating them. Okay. Alright. Sure. Okay. Terminator tank with go again. Let's go, baby. By the way, who's going to tell him? Who's going to tell him? I'm not gonna lie, that's gotta be crushing for him. Dude, if I was him, I'd be punting there. I'd literally be punching there. And I'm not even gonna give you the card draw. Figure it out, dude. Alright, by the way, I'm gonna play a game called Give Me Your Hand. This game is so weird. This game is so weird. Take 3? Okay, cool. So close to 100. So close. But yeah, that's... let me see this. So it's the threatened 85. I don't know, man. Some of those turn cycles are just weird. I think this version is less reliable on flipping, so it should be good for us singularities. The only way they have a chance. No, I agree with that. I agree with that. I do agree with that. Oh, that game took it out of me. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I've only been streaming for... How long have I been streaming for? Cool, I have no way of knowing how long I've been streaming. That's... Oh. I've only been streaming for 2.5 hours, but I've only played 3 games. It's just... Ugh. See if the dash. No, dash hasn't said anything. Oh, I did waste a lot of time early by just talking, which. Sure. I don't know, chat. Let me see what matchups are out there. If there's like a mid range, no wizard. Is this just the goat soul stepper? Let me just see what this matchup is. Okay, it's a Bravo. We'll play against Bravo, and this will be the last one, chat. Cause I'm not gonna lie, I'm starting to get tired. All that probably stays the same. Probably just add these in and that. This is like an OG setup, what things used to look like, I think. Do that. Okay, we can start the game at 43. The Civic Steps could actually be dangerous for him. I mean, even though, like, he's not incorrect, it's not incorrect for him to play Civic Steps. Oh, okay. Fuck me, I guess. He just starts off the game and says, fuck you. Welcome, Command Conqueror. Command Conqueror's actually not that strong in this matchup. He's going to forgo an Arsenal to do exactly 2 damage. Oh. Well, that's just dandy, isn't it? That's just nice. Alright, dude, start blocking or you're going to get to mopping. Or direct me. Nah, it's good, you would never do that. So this is pretty clean. Oh, shit, what the yeah, this is going to be pretty clean. Could you just get an item out? Get the Plasma Purifier. Start upping the damage. So, like, the logic I used to have with items. Okay, that's kind of dog shit. The logic I used to have items is go wide versus, like, the Guardian deck. But what I learned playing against Oldhim, and it could just be bad habits from playing versus Oldhim, but making your damage taller has always felt better. So I could. I think I'm just gonna give him tall. I kind of want to get the Sages out of the deck, like the actual no box, even though they're the same point of value. We'll discard 2 cards. It's fine. We'll discard this, discard that. That is completely fine with me. Just shoot him once. So yeah, like, what I learned, I was having more success more often going for Purifiers first. Also, if they run things like Smash and Good Time, which Brawls were for like a very small period of time, whenever Dash and Ice Thunder were both like big in the meta, I got punished for getting Chambers out early. So this is like habits like that. Another thing is one thing I used to be really resistant to doing is just shooting pistol for 2, even if it didn't mean anything. Oh, that's awkward. He has a pummel. That's awkward, isn't it? Well, I know you have a pummel. Oh no, you pitched the pummel. Yeah, I think I'm fine just to block 6, then de-react it. Yeah, I think I'm mega fine just to do that. Usually I would like my D-Rex to match their pummels in an ideal world, obviously. But, here I have a pretty good chance to just get free damage in. Because looking at play patterns, he probably has a red in his arsenal, so he's probably going to need cards. Like, and he did make a Seismic Surge. Also, how he takes this pistol shot will tell me usually how the turn goes. I'm just probing the Bravo here. If he blocks, okay, he's blocking like that. Oh no, he literally intends on dominating some shit against me. That's like the biggest like I'm about to dominate I've ever seen. So because we know about it, we can prepare for it. The only issue is like we don't actually have it like a D-react. Now if he blocks this one, then that makes this block kind of weird, but he's just valuable. I can keep his life total high. So he hit, or he might like his Elspeth. He plans on doing something big. Okay, Crippling Crush, 2 floating, pitches another pommel. Alright, I'm going to keep that in mind. He's going to have back-to-back pommel turns late in the game. That is important to know. Yeah, I mean, I might as well just block like this, I guess. Take 2. We're not going to develop our board any this turn, but that's okay. Like I said, he still won't be able to resist my late game. I have to keep that in mind. Oh my god, really? Okay then. You... God, if I had an immovable, I'd be fucking hard. I'd be hard as a fucking rock right now. So I can block 3, 7, 9. It would crush for 5. Actually, I could... Hold on. Let me think here. So I could block here and here. Block for 7, take 5. Pitch this just to stop Arsenal the Fighting Spirit. Actually, I don't hate that. I actually legit don't hate this. Actually, I'm just going to say, if I fetch a blue, I'm just going to throw the Fighting Spirit. And Arsenal the Purifier. It's a chance to get in damage when he doesn't have an Arsenal. So if he gives me cards, it's going to make his turn worse. Yeah, so we're probably just getting hammered. So we should easily be able to get counters and stuff and establish an item. Oh, okay, we just have all these items next to each other. That's cool. CNC is extremely fine. I should block with this. Kind of want to get greedy. Because if I can establish one late game, we're kind of chilling. How likely is it? I don't know. Alright, let's get some cheap damage in here. Like that 2, this 2 is most, yeah, the 2 is most likely was going to happen. Pretty easily. We'll Tunic. Play the Purifier from Arsenal, because we'd rather always have a Purifier than something else. The only issue is like we open ourselves to like a CNC pummel, ruining a go again. That is fine. Shows us a Spinal Crush and a Buckling Blow. Sure. I'm just going to unmovable this, and then take the next, and then throw a Fighting Spirit at him. I know 2 pummels are at the bottom of the deck. So we know he has Spinal Crush in Arsenal. So, okay. I know he has Spinal Crush. Which he just needs 2 cards to be able to throw. So, if he blocks with 1 card, he's going to dominate. If he blocks with 2 cards, he's just going to throw it. Well, I guess in theory, if he blocks with no cards, he's going to try to pummel it. Oh, he just has another Rouse. Okay. So Rouse, Pummel, Rouse, CNC are both kind of the same. They're both kind of just ass. So we'll just use the favorite scene here while we know for a fact we can. Try to find another item. Like I said, we know the Spinal Crush is an Arsenal. Just gonna throw this to CNC, keep the Spawn Crush. That makes sense. Let's block that. He's going to get to have tempo. Looks like we have Crown for his last CNC, which is probably when I'm going to want to use it. Keywords probably. Alright, second chamber. Alright, last purifier. Okay. Bravo. Spinal Crush. Sure. Ah, motor drop. So like the really sexy thing about this. Oh, forgot to block. So the really sexy thing about this is I'm actually so fine to take damage. Because I plan on doing exactly one thing anyway. And like, the thing I technically lose out here, I lose 6. Which isn't great. Obviously, I'm not going to tell you that's great. And I lose a free counter. But then I gain a movable arsenal for a bigger pivot turn. So. Oh, like this. Like, if I get to make it out with... I have no knowledge of this or this, right? Do I even give him a card? We'll give him a card here. The only thing I was going to say is like, would he unironically pummel this if he had one? But it would have to be a pummel for Arsenal, and then he would Anthos me afterward. Because if he does it from hand, I'm just like, cool, I guess. Okay. Ah, that's a third pummel. That's a third one. Let's see, I'm not loaded up. I would need 4, 6. I need 6 mana. I don't take 6, right? Nah. So, like, the only world I want to take 6 is if I want to preload items. But, like, being at 9 is just kind of necessary. Alright, we're going to be able to send 15. So, the Bravo did have a pretty solid start. But I think we're okay. I think we're okay. Alright, we're going to 15 them. So you don't want to block with Civic Steps, dude? Just give me another pistol shot? Thing is, if he if he Civic Steps me, he just allows me to shoot for 5 again, which is like just nuts. I wonder if he just knows that's a really bad idea. Oh, I think he knows. Wait, why isn't he blocking? Wait. I'm gonna hold off on the tunic just in case he Civic Steps me. Coward! Oh god, he didn't block. I'm probably gonna fucking die. I mean, it's a good thing I have this immovable in Arsenal. That's pretty cool, right? Zealous Belting. 7. I'm feeling that confident right now. 7. Come on. What you got? Better be good. Command and Conquer. Unfortunately, my friend, I don't think that is what we needed. I feel like we need more. We needed more. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep this parked in Arsenal. I'm gonna be honest with you. That is just going to stay in Arsenal. And we're gonna give you some tempo. By the way, that should be the last Zealous, right? Oh, there's one more. Which means it's in his hand. What's in his hand? In his hand. Something, 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 ing, ing. Just gonna value shoot 2. Oh, he gives me a card? Fuck yeah. Oh, dude, you're gonna need something good here. Okay. Spinal Crush. Okay. Alright. Sure. Well, if I win this game without using my armor, I'm not gonna lie, that might be the most toxic thing I've ever seen. If I win without using armor. And this wasn't even a high row either. This is just that would just be tough. 5? By the way, I get to just keep 3 counters, which is like kinda mega. Alright, take 2. Ah! Shoot 5. Well, I got a very, very brief look at my hand and I don't like it. I don't like it. Alright, take 2. Yeah. Take 2. Let's go. Alright, 5. You'd go to 3, son. Oh, baby, give me that fucking Civic Steps. Oh, dude, this better be so good. Oh, Mr. Garrison. Wait, what? Oh. Oh. Well. That is certainly something. Oh, I just want you to know I'm looking right at the camera. I'm breaking the fourth wall. So that was cute. Your pivot failed, even though, this was, like, I don't know, like, the most obvious, like, I don't know what else that could have been. But, yeah. I'm not gonna lie to you, this is, Civic Steps is about a, yeah. 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 Can you post your list? I sure can. This list will be public. Or, well, actually, name it. Here, we'll do it like that and make it public. So the people can play it. Alright. Well, there you go. Ladies and gentlemen, hope you guys enjoyed that stream. I know I didn't stream too long today, at least gameplay wise, but figured out. But if you guys did enjoy this stream, make sure to give the channel a sub, like the stream, comment. Your comments always help. It's been a West Side from Siphon TCG. I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.